What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Asia session stream. Hope you guys are doing great. I am doing absolutely amazing. Let me just get rid of this right here because the camera is not set up perfectly. So you can see right here, I have my bowl of fruits. It's I don't know why, but I was absolutely starving. Um, Probably because I went to the gym and walked like 3 miles without eating, so fasted. So that's one of the first times you're gonna see me eat before like 6 p.m. or at 6 p.m. exactly. So today I ended up just trading on evals. I just saw the action at the beginning of the day and decided to, you know, take it slow and move on. So currently within this previous range, we can see how aggressive this previous daily candle closed. It is extremely probable for me, with the way that I read the chart, that we will see 408 right here, this internal low, and also the low of that previous daily candle once we open on the new one. So here, my job would be to look for potential shorts, and if price can open up higher within this range, potentially look for us to create a shift in market structure back down below the opening price, and then sell back down towards the bottom of the range. That would be my my plan for this Asia session. How am I going to execute this, knowing that if I have a daily framework, I need to enter on the hourly, or let's say potentially even the 4 hour? I will look for an hourly candle to displace and engulf the previous one like this, and then use it as fuel in order to drive us back down towards the previous daily low. This is the only thing that I'm seeing. I'm not seeing any longs. I would never try to long or play a reversal before that previous daily low gets swept, and also 405. Keep in mind, if this was a 1 minute chart, would you buy or would you sell the next candle? That's pretty much the only thing that you need to look at, basically, if you want to understand my framework. And yeah, so I hope you guys are doing great. I am doing absolutely amazing. Just wanted to know, how did you guys do today? Are you guys green, red, BE? Not gonna lie, I thought you were skinny until I saw today's IG reel. Turns out bro is low-key built. Damn, you thought I was skinny. I'm talking about mogging like that all the time. Yeah, I go to the gym occasionally. For sure. I've been going to the gym since I was like 17. So I'm not big, but I definitely have that athletic build for sure. So I appreciate the comment. Appreciate the comment. Tried it this morning. I got a better outlook of the charts. Thanks again. Let's go. You see, like, if you use my framework the whole day. By the way, oh my god, guys, I got stopped on the trading floor. Look at what happened right after I got stopped. Remember what candle I was trading. If you were there, you already know. I saw this closure and I was like, okay, from this bar closing here, you can see. Look at the size of the up wick, the size of the body, the size of the down wick, the fact that we were rejecting this hourly gap, plus the fact that we were rejecting this higher time frame breaker block here. And we also did not sweep the low here at 407. I was like, there is no goddamn way the next bar on the hourly doesn't close bearish. Okay, so then I waited for us to open up, go higher first, okay, break structure to the upside, faking out buyers, breaking down right below the opening price here, get very close to that low, shorted on the way down here, went down a little bit, re-swept this fucking high to then go back down and close bearish. Bruh. Look at what happened on the 1 minute chart. Okay. 1 minute structure. So we opened, we went higher, faked out the buyers on this shift. I entered here. By the way, I revenge traded on that one, on God, after the stream ended, and made 3.6K on my eval. On God, I have the clip. I'll post it tomorrow. But you see here, I entered there on stream, got stopped right there, stopped me here, and then reswept left, and then ended up closing bearish. So you see how sometimes with my framework, you can basically understand, okay, where is the next candle going to print? What's our bias on the higher time frame? But goddamn, sometimes it takes forever before actually seeing that distribution. It sweeps the high 15 times. But you see, like, the idea behind the trade, it was the right one. And usually, like, if you've been watching my streams for a long time, you know that, we do find the bias pretty often in the right freaking way. There is going to be some scenarios where, we can just not enter at the right timing, basically. And it's not because we did a mistake, because if you look back at the other trades that you would take, it always works during that timing, and then the losses just take more time before actually hitting the target. So you just got to take them on the chin. I took that on the chin on my eval, and then full ported. I actually full ported with 8 minis right there. I have the clip, you'll see right here. I literally said on stream, if it pushes back below 21, it is gonna die. And actually got out like here at 77, and then ended up closing bearish exactly like I thought. So we can go over like multiple trades you could have caught today, like using this framework, using the closures of those previous bars in order to predict the next one. And there's some more obvious setups than others, but we can go over those, and let me know what you guys think. Where can I learn your style of trading? Either here. It will take you some time though. You will need to show up to a lot of sessions, and sometimes there will be more yapping than than technicals. But here, my YouTube channel, Amos PFT, Tradeify TV's YouTube channel, Chart Academy. So many resources. We're also gonna do something for Tradeify only. I'm gonna build like a free trading course for you guys. I would say like go on my YouTube channel, because like there's some videos of like indicators and stuff. You'll you'll not understand like that. Why am I looking for shorts if the close was bullish? Okay, is this bar bullish for you? How did that daily print? It printed bearish, basically. Okay, we opened, we went higher, formed the top wick of that daily candle right here. Okay, we opened at 6 p.m. High, flipped below the opening price, shifted below this internal low here. New York opened, went down aggressively, formed the low here of the day at 11 a.m., pulled back, and then closed here. What does that tell you about the day? Does that tell you that we are bullish or bearish? Who's in control currently? For me, it's pretty obvious. No matter, like, of course, if we would have closed here, there's a pretty big difference between closing at the bottom of the range here and at 50% of the range. For me, no matter if we did get a push to the upside very aggressively, this structure on the higher time frame is bearish, and I'm expecting that the next daily candle would close bearish. Remember what I said yesterday? I said I am expecting the next, so on Monday, okay, let's go back here on Monday and let's talk about everything that I saw. Monday, go back, look at the recordings, do your research, do your homework, but you'll see exactly this is exactly what I said. On Monday, since this was an inside bar, okay, usually on those inside bar days, you want to play the extremes. And once you start seeing a lot of aggression from one of the extremes, then you want to play with it and target the opposite side of the range. Because how do you play it? This is basically an accumulation candle, okay? So if this is an accumulation candle, then if you have the accumulation being within this range, then you manipulate the bottom of the range, then you flip right back above the opening price, and you're very aggressive above that daily open, then you know the likelihood of you being a distribution is pretty high. Also, you have the gap here above you, which could act as a really good level to target in an area with low volume. So here on that day, when I saw the Asia being so aggressive, sweeping that low, and then taking some ground up within that up wick, I was expecting that the next daily candle was going to close bullish. Perfect. Here we did get the right bias from Monday overnight to Tuesday. Here, when I saw this closure, I was like, okay, we are most likely going to see a candle distribute to the upside from here. Okay. Also, basically closing bullish. What ended up happening was that we had this high, ES swept it, NQ didn't, and then we had an inside bar. Those, you'll have the confirmations, you'll see on your chart when you start seeing that price is not going in the side that you predicted. Those divergences between those correlated assets are usually the reason why you will not be able to understand the distribution of the next day. So here, let's say you were bullish, okay, there was still a pretty good way for you to catch some longs within that range during the New York session. You can see right there. But still, let's say you would count that as a way that, okay, you did not read the chart properly. You thought that the next closure was going to be bullish and it was bearish. Okay, here, remember, that was yesterday. I was like, okay, this candle closed bearish. If we were truly bullish, we would have seen a candle closing above the previous candle's high and being aggressive. Right there, we have an inside bar candle. So two ways you can play it. It's you're referring to the divergence between ES and NQ to find your bias. And then once you start trading below 50% of that wick, you anticipate that the likelihood of you hitting the internal low here, the daily low, is very high. So then you enter your short somewhere around the 77 area, below 50% of that wick, and then you let it ride all the way to the closure of the next day. What ended up happening, exactly that. So we had the open right here. We opened up higher, distributed to the downside, and ended up closing bearish. Today, that was today. Okay. So then seeing how I anticipate stuff to happen, I wouldn't anticipate that price would close bullish, especially with such a break, such an aggressive break to the downside. It could, of course, but usually I'll lean bearish until I have so much confirmations that are telling me, oh, you got to switch bias. Like, what are you doing? They're way too heavy on the opposite side. So this is why I'm looking for shorts. I'm gonna be looking for shorts, but I could still be taking a long scalp. It doesn't really matter. I'm just giving you my daily outlook, so you understand. Okay, if I'm seeing that the daily candle will close bearish, then what are my potential opportunities for the day? I'll show you. So here, when you have, especially when you trade on the higher time frame, if you want to have a high risk to reward, your best friend should be the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour. You shouldn't be on those lower time frames at all. You should be basically trying to predict the daily ranges and daily closures. When price chops like this, it will be very hard for you to do it. But when it's like this, this is pretty much how you're going to make your year. Do I do this? No. But let's say with a live account, it's far easier to stay mentally, I would say, healthy doing those kind of things, trading with micros, than trying to scalp every single move possible within the 1 minute chart. Okay. So here, let's say, what can happen? There is, let's say if I anticipate that the next daily bar would be bearish, okay, like this, and close bearish. Is it gonna expand all the way here? I don't know. But I know that the low hanging fruit target is 407 and potentially 218, okay, here. So I'm anticipating this to happen. A bearish candle from that range. So then, knowing this, there is multiple things that could happen. We could sell off here right at the open, accumulate, manipulate to the upside during the London session, okay, shift above the daily candle's opening price. Then London capitulates, okay, we go down. When we open during New York, we already shifted below Asia low, and then we continue that downtrend using a 4-hour hourly gap, and then we sell off and we close bearish on the day, okay, like this. This could happen. So let's say Asia could accumulate, London could form the high of day, and then New York could distribute. We could have a scenario where we are stuck within this range. Okay, Asia accumulates without tapping any sort of higher time frame objectives. Okay, London accumulates also, and then New York opens, sweeps the London high, even the Asia high, even if it's above, and then shifts below the London low, and then sells off. So New York would be the high of day. Okay, so that would be A, L, and NY. Okay, it's always in a power of three thought process. Okay, which session is going to create the high of day? And mainly it's hard because I think usually if you want to have such a high risk reward, in my opinion, you should be trading London and Asia to catch those daily ranges, because it's impossible for you to catch daily ranges just based on New York. New York session sometimes will, like most of the time, it's not even high or low of day. Most of the time, it's either Asia or London. And let's say another scenario that could happen, I would say like, sorry? Oh shit. Okay, Joey's ready. Okay, my fault. I got very deep into the explanation, but yeah, that's pretty much the two scenarios that I'm seeing, let's say, on the daily chart. But the thing is, the timing is always the most, like, the hardest thing to catch. Like it's very hard to, even if you have the right bias, even if you have the right framework, consistently timing the market perfectly is one of the hardest things. So because it really depends on what kind of market conditions you're in. Sometimes you're going to pop so fast, so aggressively, you can't wait for deep pullbacks. Sometimes you have to wait for deep pullbacks or you're going to get caught. So it's very complicated sometimes, but yeah. So we have my brother Joey. How are you doing, bro?
Yo, what's up? How we doing?
Doing amazing. What about you?
Oh, I can't complain, bro. I can't complain. It's a good night to be alive, Amos. Holy.
Bro, again, I like your background, bro. It's so tough.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thank you. I'm in my garage.
That's a huge upgrade, bro.
Yeah, massive.
I like that. Yeah, the one thing I like about you, bro, is like you always say what you let's say we had a conversation about this and you said that you were gonna change it, and you did literally 2 weeks after. Or you said like you wanted to do a certain type of content. I woke up on Monday and I saw that type of content.
Yeah.
So
oh, listen, I'm here
standing on business, brother.
I stand on it 10 toes. You know what I mean?
Good shit.
What's up, chat? How we doing, man? Holy.
Okay, get some W's for Joey right there. Come on, chat.
Hustler was good. Gary, you can catch a ban on that one real quick. It's IB, not orb, Gary. Holy, dude. Chat been giving me hell over IB and orb every day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They've been giving me hell over it, man. Me and Miriam are beefing right now. Me and Miriam are absolutely beefing over the IB and orb because she's calling my 1 hour IB the 1 hour orb, and we're absolutely going at it over it. And now chat's taking her side. I don't appreciate it. So listen, the entire chat can catch a ban. Okay.
So what's the beef exactly? Put me in the context.
Yes, I mean, so I trade the 1 hour IB. You know what I mean? It's like it's that first hour of the session. There's levels that get marked, and so her argument is now, okay, so what's the difference between orb? Why didn't it just call the 1 hour orb? And I get it. I mean, I hear you. All right, I hear you. I really do. But it ain't the same. It may trade the same. The concept of trading it might be the same, but it is two different entities. Okay. IB is part of market profile theory, auction theory. There's a lot to it. Think like TPOs, value areas, point of controls. IB is all part of that. So they are two different entities, but they do trade very similarly.
100%.
Yeah.
But I think those should be two different words for sure.
Yeah. No. Thank you, Amos. Thank you. Chat banned. Okay. How was your day, bro?
Amazing. What about you?
I can't complain, dude. Can't complain. Took one trade. You know, I got shorts and in the markets this morning, and I was really wanting to capture the low a day break. Let's see. It was this? It was at
on ES or NQ?
On NQ. I really wanted to catch that low a day break there. We had when I took the trade, low a day was 655, 20,655, and so that was low a day. I did grab shorts and caught a nice trade, but I got stopped out before it took low a day and absolutely just.
Oh yeah, on that push here at like 1037.
Yeah,
I got stopped out break even right there. I got out, bro. Damn.
Yeah, I was a little upset. I mean, I caught some points off of it. I made $1,000 a day, but that was my one trade, and I couldn't quite get the continuation. But dude, honestly, I'm kind of thinking about longs tonight. I don't know about you.
I'm thinking short, bro.
You thinking short? Might be fading each other tonight.
I'm not in, but I would want to see. Like, of course, it's like I said, the timings are so hard to catch. Let's say for me on the daily, I'm bearish. I would want to see us like go back towards 408. So is it a weekly low? Yeah, the previous weekly low here. Just look at how this weekly candle is operating. Opened up higher. Now we're below the weekly opening price. I would say like the easy money trade would be to 412. When we open up during New York session, we're most likely going to be either we already took out that level potentially, or let's say we're going to take it out during the New York session. So I don't know when it's going to happen, but for me, I'm leaning more bearish. Okay. But I could still take a long potentially if we are very aggressive and, you know, that bias gets invalidated.
Yeah.
Why are you looking for long?
I am long from 660, by the way.
You're already long?
Yeah, I am long. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to go on my screen, y'all can. I am long from 660.
Oh, I want to see that.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got to reshare my screen. It's not actually on the right monitor. Hold on. Let me unshare my screen and then reshare it.
You're on your Lightning funded accounts?
I'm on my personal.
Oh, personal. Okay. You trade Asia on your personal?
Sometimes I do.
Damn. Okay. You're him. How fast do you put your stop loss to break even?
It depends. It depends on the move, right? We're long right now 15 micros from 660. So we're looking to see if we can continue to get a push up here, claiming above that VWAP, currently trading about 8 points higher than entry. So we'll see if we can get to 700. I will probably start trimming I'll trim this position pretty heavily, honestly, and just let the runner run. So let's see if we can get 700 here. This is also a trade that I'm taking. I would say I don't normally do this often, but this is also a reclaim of the New York session IB low. So we're reclaiming VWAP here, but also IB low on the New York.
You look at those levels, even if they're already broken.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah. How do you play with those?
So I mean, so we have IB low. So yes, so the previous session, the New York session IB low is at, what is that, 656, I believe. Yeah, 656 or so on. Getting a reclaim of that plus VWAP, I feel like there's some confluence here. We're also coming off a little bit of buying here from earlier. So, this is all playing off the momentum of the buying and then also reclaiming that IB low. So like as an example, I trade failures of IB levels, right? Once we break out of the IB, the initial balance, and we reclaim it, I take the entry in the position of the reclaim. So like if we take out IB low, reclaim IB low, I'm looking for longs, right? So it's all the same concept, except in this particular trade, I am taking the long based off the reclaim of the New York session IB. It's not all the time that I do that, but if in certain scenarios where we are reclaiming certain levels, price looks good, at least for me, I will take it. So that's what we're looking for right now.
Okay, so where's your final target?
Honestly, I would say final target is 700 because I'm gonna trim heavy as soon as we get there, but I am gonna just leave runners in case it does want to go larger. But 700, I'm happy with. Anything above that is just kind of icing on the cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. And are you, because you said you trade IB, but are you always trading the, let's say, the failures, or sometimes you trade towards the IB high and low?
I'll take the IB mid, right? So as an example here, like I'll just go to my chart. Yeah, we can switch. All right. So like IB mid trades, you have the 50% IB here from this previous New York session. I will look for a directional move. And actually today was a great example of this. We had a directional move off the open, pretty much just kind of working our way down. And then we had a retracement back to the IB mid. And this is where I take the IB mid trades, is off of those directional moves and retracements to retest that IB mid level, right?
Do you like enter immediately on the limit order, or sometimes like you wait for a closure?
I usually mark it. So I'll mark it in. Like if there's a certain, yeah. So like once we get a test of the IB mid, whether we push through it and then reclaim, or we hit it and then just wick out of it, I'll market order in off the IB mid retest.
Okay. Yeah. And how big's your stop loss?
That depends on, obviously like ATR. Yeah, it depends on ATR, my position size.
Okay.
A lot of different things. If we have a higher ATR, I will probably have a much wider stop.
Okay, yeah, for sure, it makes sense.
Yeah, just because there is a lot of volatility in the market. So, and that will also mean I'm sizing down, in my trade to accommodate that larger stop.
Okay, I like that. I like that it's mechanical, and you can basically filter out a lot of bad setups because of how mechanical it is.
100%.
Let's say like if you look at certain levels and every day you look at these same exact levels, and at a certain point, then when this scenario happens, you shouldn't get in, or when that scenario happens, you should get in potentially with heavier size, or you should be more confident. So I think having that mechanical approach is definitely great.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a mechanical approach. I mean, I do have some discretion involved in my trading, but majority of, especially on the IB, majority of it is definitely mechanical from entry to position sizing and stop losses.
Amazing, exactly like me. Hate discretion. We're talking shit. Anyone who trades discretion here, you know what we think about you, bro.
Yeah, if it's like 100% discretion, I disagree with that. I don't think you should be trading that way. But you gotta
How
have
much
have
discretion is too much discretion?
dude. I mean, I feel like if you're like half, like 50% discretion, I feel like you're pushing it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think you need that mechanical approach, especially for newer traders. Now, I will make the argument that if you are a more experienced and seasoned trader, you have some good experience under your belt, you know your setups inside and out, and you have very good pattern recognition on your setups. I think there can be a little bit higher level of discretion at that point. But as a newer trader, as somebody who's like trying to really find their ground, find what's working for them, find consistency, right? There has to be a mechanical approach, because if you're not consistent now and you're just making decisions on the fly, it's all discretionary, you're never going to find consistency, right? Because you're not following a system day in and day out over and over and over again. So when you're losing at that point, you have no idea what to adjust. You have no idea what to change, and you're lost. So there is no possible way for you to find consistency if you are trading, mainly discretionary versus mechanical as a newer trader. But and then on the flip side of that, right, if you are a newer trader and you are trading a system, you are like being very mechanical. All right, we are coming up to minus 700 here. We'll see what we get. If you are trading mechanical, right, and it's not working for you, great, dude, that's a W, right? If you're trading the same system day in and day out over and over and it's not working, that's not an L. That's a W, because you now know what you need to change and what path forward you need to take to then find that consistency. And eventually you will, right? As long as you're adapting, seeing what isn't working in the system that you're following day in, day out, you will eventually find it. I mean, you'll get there.
So true. It's like when there's so much discretion in your system, you basically don't have a feedback loop to know, okay, where you went wrong or where you went right. There's no difference between, like, let's say your losses, sometimes you will get fooled into thinking that they are losses because you did something wrong, when in reality you just followed your system correctly. And sometimes you'll get fooled into thinking that your wins are good trades, when in reality they were not good wins. So too much discretion, in my opinion, just shouldn't. I don't know. I don't even know how it's a debate. Like every human with a brain knows that you can't just be trading off of vibes. So you need a strict set of rules to understand where you go wrong.
100%. Just as a little update here, so I did trim off 10 micros there. We got close enough to my 700. I'm not going to be too picky. We are trading, Globex here, so I went ahead and took 10 off and some decent profit. I got 5 running, so we're just gonna let these final 5 go, and they are moved to break even. So if this thing does reverse and come back down, we're risk free. We've made money. It doesn't matter at this point. So
nice. Is the gap fill also a little bit?
Yeah.
Is it also a reason why you're taking it?
Yeah, I would like to see that gap get filled. 100%. Yeah.
Is that like you said, you took out some profits here? Are you thinking about, what is it? Did you enter 15 micros?
I was 15 micros. 15 micros. Yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna take out, like, the next profit target is 5, or like you're gonna scale out one by one?
The next so I'm gonna trail this. So to give you an idea, if we get above 700 on price, then I will move my final 5 up to that 700 level, which is just below that gap.
Okay.
I'll move the final 5 up to 700, and if it taps me out, fine. But I won't trim anymore. If at this point now, it's just trailing the final 5 and getting stopped out of the rest of the position there.
Okay, cool. So W's for you.
Yeah,
congrats, bro.
100%, baby. Holy, making some money, baby, making some money. Clip it and ship it and put it in the bank, chat.
Yeah, so what are you thinking tonight? What should we give away, Joey? Last time we went heavy.
We did go heavy. Let's see. I'm a man of the people, but the people got to be people. And so if we let's see.
We got to be greedy on this one. We got to be greedy on this stream, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we do.
Because
So,
some people in the chat are greedy. Every time I ask, like, what should I give away today? They're like, 550K lightning funded accounts to one person.
let's see how many likes we got. It's at 88 likes on the stream. Am I seeing that right? No, dude, I'll ban all of you right now if we don't hit the like button. Every single one of you are getting banned. Unacceptable, chat. Literally unacceptable.
Oh God, 87 likes is not acceptable for 614 people on the stream. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, no, that's that.
What the hell is that?
Wait.
Joey took a win. I was spitting some gas right before. Come on.
Come on, chat. Listen, if we get to, what do we think? We're at 119. We got 622 people watching.
Bro, the first like goal cannot be below 300.
No, I was thinking the same thing, bro. In fact, I was gonna say 300 for the first like goal.
Yeah.
And at that point, dude, I mean, chat, because y'all are on the verge of getting banned, I'm just thinking 25K account. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Yo, 300 likes for a 25K account. 25K growth. Good luck, bro.
We'll do 50K. How about that? For 300 likes, chat, we'll start at 300 likes. We do 300 likes, we'll get it. We'll do a 50K for you guys.
Yeah, let's go up gradually, okay? Usually I always give out like 450s or like 350 select.
Yeah.
But on this stream, you know what? Let's make them go up consistently. So let's start with a 50K, okay? Because we're cool. Then 100, then 150. And then if you guys reach, like, I would say the last like goal should be 1,000, and then that should be the big boy account.
The lightning funded?
Yeah, maybe a lightning funded tonight.
Oh.
We might. What do you guys think?
The ball is in your court, chat.
Yeah.
What you guys get is entirely on you now.
Yeah, and it's pretty early too. Like, we're announcing that there is a possibility of getting a lightning funded account at 6:36 p.m. So, like, you could be sharing this stream to everyone in your family.
Yeah.
So we get to the like goal.
Send it to grandma.
Yeah.
tell granny to hit that like button, put on the glasses and hit that like button.
Go fast, bro.
Make sure to bring me some cookies while she got it. What's up, Miss K? How you doing, baby? You'll take the big boy account. Listen, you got to earn it. You got to earn it.
Thanks.
All right, Amos, listen, brother. You said you're looking for shorts. So what's the short play?
Okay, so what's the signal? The signal basically is, I would say, like, I hate to trade the first, like, hourly candle. The first one, usually, basically, I take that hourly chart and I treat it exactly like if it was a 1 minute chart. Okay, and I'm trying to find levels and the closure of the next candle, basically. So here, currently, it's not giving me much information. But let's say this candle was gonna close bearish and very aggressive here at 49. Okay, if I was looking at a 1 minute chart, I would never buy the next candle before seeing this low being taken out and this low also. Okay, so if we see this from the 6 p.m. candle, I will potentially be looking for a sale, fading the lower time frame buyers, okay, that are buying above 1 minute market structure shifts. I will sell that in order to see the downside. Here, I would say the 6 p.m. bar usually tends to be extremely, like, low volume and more of a accumulation candle. So let's see how it closes. I might take a trade, or if it's too weak, or we're still stuck inside a 80-point range, I'm gonna wait for the 7 p.m. candle and the 8 p.m. open, basically, to generate the move back down towards the daily lows. So in my opinion, if we do see a bearish candle closure, okay, at 7 p.m. here, breaking below 46, 8 p.m. should open and drive us back down towards the daily low. That's usually how I catch my trades. Let's see, we've had some pretty decent Asia sessions. but I would say within the last week or so, or week and a half, the entries have been extremely hard. We have the read, we have, the exact perfect bias, but unfortunately, price just runs away without us. So the only thing I'm thinking about is maybe I can start building a position with micros to engage within the trade, and then be full size at a certain point. But it's way harder to manage in that sense and know exactly how much you risk. That's something I'm thinking about, especially during the stream, since I have such a I really want to scale up with those wins. I'm currently within the last 20 trades, I won 15 and lost 5 on the stream. And
Ooh.
yeah, so I want to get up to like 50 without having more than 15 losses. So
Okay.
hopefully we can do that, but I need to be patient though. I need to stay calm.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You say you won how many? You lost 5 and won how?
Yeah, 115. So within the last win.
Let's go.
At a certain point, I was 15-3. So like the last two, but basically what happened was that there was such a low amount of trades, or low amount of let's say opportunities, that I started to scale down to, let's say, the 15 or the 30 minutes to find a trade using the same framework. But on the Asia session, that doesn't work. It actually doesn't. So it really does work so well during the New York session, but Asia, not so well.
Yeah. Well, on this trade, final 5 might get tapped out. We're trading at 673. The final 5 contracts here are at break even at 661 there. So we might get tapped break even on the final 5, which is perfectly fine. If we're unable to get to 700, we can always reevaluate after we get stopped out here on this one. But we're still aiming for that 700 there. Maybe we still find support here at VWAP. We are getting closer to the New York session IB low as well. So if it doesn't hold here, chances are we get stopped out, and then we can look for the next setup after that. But either way, sitting pretty. Sitting real pretty.
Someone's saying earlier today, Amos, you got off the session, you played the shorts. Yeah, I did get stopped out on the shorts this morning, but I full ported right after. I said, basically what happened. Okay, I'll show you an hourly candle, Joey, and just look at my screen, okay? Don't look at the price action. Okay. If you see this bar, okay, look at where we are on the chart. This one, the 12 p.m.
Okay.
1 hour candle.
Yeah.
Here. Mm-hmm. Would you think that the next candle would close bullish or bearish? With just purely looking at that candle in and of itself for what it's saying.
I might have a different answer than what you might anticipate. Because I am looking at the previous 1 hour candle too. I can't ignore the previous 1 hour candle, because that previous
one before.
What's that?
So before 12, so 11.
Okay. Yeah.
No. So you're talking about, you look also at the 11 and 12 to know the 1 p.m.
So I'm looking at that bottom, that wick there at the bottom, right? I play wicks like that all the time. That's part of my strategy on IB and also VWAP as well.
Okay.
Seeing wicks like that show a lack of follow through. And that's why I think on the next 1 hour candle there, we did see a green.
Yeah, that I agree. I absolutely agree.
I think there's still a chance that the next 1 hour candle could be green.
I agree. There is still a chance, but let's say you saw this happening right there.
Yeah.
Then would you be like, okay, the next bar is going to close bearish? Or would you still be like, okay, you know what? Let me wait, and then I'll try to look for the pop again?
No, in that scenario, I think we're going to see a little bit more downside.
Exactly. So basically, like for me at this point, like just looking at the structure, I was like, it's pretty much a 50-50 at this point, because this candle is still bullish. so it holds buyers within it. You know,
Yeah.
usually like if you are going to be fully bearish, you want that previous bar to be bearish also, and you know, be filled with sellers and people ready to defend their positions. Basically, here we have buyers, and within that top wick we have sellers. Okay, so of course that top wick is bigger than the bodies, telling us that the sellers were being very aggressive, also respecting higher time frame levels like 701 and also this gap on the hourly. So then I was like, if we get a wick field here, okay, and then we start dumping back down below the opening price of that candle, I will judge that this high is protected and we are now going to sell off and close bearish within the next part. So here, what ended up happening was exactly this, but within that wick creation right here, okay, within that, you know, just push up, it took around 40 minutes before actually going down and then distributing to the downside. So like I got hit with the first fake out since I think I entered around like 5 p.m., 1:05 p.m., something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we got the resweep and then we broke down again, I entered again with pretty heavy size on an eval for sure, and was able to catch the win. That's usually how I operate. It's like, where is my next candle going to close? And I keep that same bias until something, a pretty big move occurs, and I'm like, okay, I need to switch. And I was wrong.
Yep. I like it. Just a little update here. My final 5 micros did survive. We held VWAP, and we're still trying to work our way up. We're trading 690s now getting up to 700. Let's see if we can get this final push up here to close this gap, letting these final 5 go here.
It's actually moving right now.
Yeah. Production, if you want to go to my screen, you can. Okay, I think we're on it. Perfect.
Yeah, right on it.
Yeah. So you can see the final 5 here that I had it break even did survive. Now whether we get above 700 and close this gap, I don't know. Maybe we do. That's the idea. That's what I'm aiming for. If we get to 720, I will move my final 5 to 700 to trail in profit there. So that's what I'm aiming for. Let's see if the market will give us 720. We still got a little bit of ways to go. Now, a little bit of struggle there at 700 as well. So we do need to get a push through that and get more into that gap there that we had. So looking to get that, and then we'll trail up.
Good stuff. That's I like to see that. Where like the break even was very close, yeah. Where was it exactly?
Yeah, so it was the low of that candle there. So what is this low here?
62?
68. Is that right? No.
Oh, okay, the low of that 5-minute bar.
68. So we got down to 68. My stop at break even is at 61. So we
it was at 61. Okay.
Yeah, my stop missed by 7 points.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I think you got this.
Yeah, we'll see. We got to get above 700. Right now it looks fine. We got to get above 700. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not sweating the final 5. We're up almost $500, I think. Let's see. Just from taking those 10 micros out that we took, we're up 486. So we've got some nice profit on the night so far. But I want to see this get above 700, which we're currently struggling with. 720s, I think, is safe for us to move the final 5 to 700 to lock in a decent amount of profit.
Wait, Globex IB is it from 6 to 7 p.m.?
Yeah, so it'll be here. Let me change. I can show it on my screen here for everybody, but it'll be from the open to the first hour of the Globex session.
Okay, so 6 to 7. Okay.
Yeah. I struggle with all the time conversion because I'm Central Time, and everybody talks about.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about Eastern. I'm like, I always have to do the conversion in my head.
I feel like Central is better, bro.
Man, I don't know, dude. See, I've gone back and forth with it because, like, I haven't been in Florida a lot this year and have traded the Eastern time zone. Like, I feel like I can have a whole morning like a whole entire day before New York, and I like that. So, oh man.
When do you wake up?
Well, Central Time, market opens at 8:30 for me, and I usually wake up about like 6:30, 7 o'clock. You know, waking up at that time in Florida, I have like 3 hours, you know, or 2 hours. Sorry, no, 3 hours, 3 hours to do whatever. So that's why I like that Eastern time. But
I think I'm lagging a little bit. Do you hear me well or no?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. I think I was lagging for a second. Okay, yeah, I think for the Asia session, you know, if you're from like the West Coast, like the Asia is amazing, but the New York session is definitely a headache.
Yeah.
6:30 a.m. God damn, I couldn't do that. It would be impossible for me to do that. I am not a morning person.
I am not a morning person either. I just force myself to try to be. What's your favorite time?
We had that conversation also last time. I was like, bro, I'm way more locked in at like midnight, 1 a.m. than
Kish Shans says, great trade. Follow Joey. Yo, GG's, baby. Holy, I'd love to see it. Joey, do you have to add the indicator multiple times to put IB? No, you do not. Oh, wait, to put IB for different sessions? No. So you can, if you go into TradingView here and go into the settings, you can, whatever active session you want, you can change the Globex to New York, to Asia, to London, to Shanghai Open, whatever you want to do.
How much do we have to pay for this indicator?
It is absolutely free, baby. Holiday, you ain't got to pay nothing, chat. And the feedback that we've had is that we have the absolute best free initial balance indicator. The like just free. You ain't got to pay nothing, dude. You ain't got to pay nothing. We've had some great feedback on this indicator. My boy Market Maker Mario, he's usually in the chat here at Tradeify. He's helped me make some updates to it and make it even better.
Oh yeah, he makes like he's like a software engineer.
No, he just knows how to do like a little bit.
Oh, okay. He codes.
Yeah. Market Maker Mario is actually one of my OGs. He's been like pretty much day one since I've been on YouTube.
Shit, that's tough. I think he's also a day one from Tradeify too.
Nice. What's the name, Joe? So if you just type in IB first hour, all right, guys, here we go. We are breaking above 700. But if you on TradingView, if you type in IB first hour, you'll see J Morgan 11 come up. That's me. You pull any trades off yen? No, I don't. Oh, wait, do you mean pulling trades off yet? Is that what you meant? Or like literally yen?
Yeah, it's for sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I'm in a trade right now. I'm in my final 5 contracts. Letting this thing go, see if we can get above or get to 720. It's getting to 720s, chat. We're definitely going to trail into profit here. We're trading 706 right now, currently.
So let's see how this hourly candle ends up closing. But you can see here from the 4 p.m. range, again, like that 6 p.m. candle is doing this most of the time, just being an inside bar from the 4 p.m. one. So 4 p.m. was a pretty big candle, 180 handles. Then 6 p.m. opens and trades within that previous range. So here, not much information that we have from that bar. Even if we opened up lower and this candle is most likely going to close bullish, I can't really frame that the next bar would be to the upside or to the downside. I can't really frame the closure. So here, it's better for me to wait for more confirmations to know, okay, are we actually displacing and trading above 83? Or are we doing exactly whatever I wanted on the daily chart, which is trade back below 606 and try to find a scalp back down towards 431? So we'll see. But currently, I think let's hope that Joey's trade just runs to the moon. And yeah.
We'll see. I think we can get above that gap there. I mean, we could probably even go see like 760s, 780s. But we are kind of teetering 700 here. Just need to get a little bit of a shove up here. We have Joey's charts. Yeah, we have I think we're on a Moss screen now, but yeah, we can switch back and forth to my trade, and then when Amos does some charting for you guys.
Is this a delayed stream? No, it's not a delayed stream. It has like 4 or 5 seconds delay maximum. It is live.
Can we copy the code into TradeC? I don't know if what kind of coding TradeC needs. It might be a little bit different. You could try, but I will say that I spoke with the NinjaTrader team earlier this week, and we are getting the ball rolling again on getting my indicator into trading or into NinjaTrader. So you will be able to get it then as well.
Damn, that's tough. I like that.
All right, here we go. We are getting our move. We got to 720s, final 5 going to 700 to lock in profit there.
Yeah, that's a big pop here.
So we either come back down to 708 and tap me out, or we get above this little threshold here at 724s. Either way, we have locked in an absolute banger trade, chat.
Congrats. We get some W's in the chat for Joey right there. He's break even. Hopefully it runs
production. Can we go to my screen real quick?
Hopefully it runs back towards 82. So are you just gonna keep trailing, or you're just letting it to break even and you let it ride?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trailing these final 5.
Okay.
I've already scaled out of 10, so I'm cool with letting the final 5 run. If we get to these final 5 up to, let's see, like 745, I will move these final 5 up to 725 as an in profit stop loss there. So I'm just gonna keep trailing this. You made profit or broke even? I made profit. Green start. My original entry was at 661 with 15 contracts, and I scaled out of 10 contracts to in profit there. And now these final 5 are running, and now my final 5 trailers are their stop loss now at 708. So which is like, what is that, 47 points in the money for the final 5. What account type are you trading, Joey? This is my personal account.
Moss, the last gap we played filled the whole thing. You think because we had a major sell-off, it is a little bit more risky to fill? Not really. It's more about what is the context behind it. Let's say Joey used this level right here, which was 56, as an area. Okay, we pulled back towards the IB low of the morning, and he used this level as a key level to see the push back towards the gap fill. For me, I usually don't use the same kind of levels that Joey uses, you know. And it's like, let's say here, the only way for me to have played that gap fill was if we had that gap, okay, and then let's say we would have the first 6 p.m. candle being bearish like this, and then 7 p.m. candle would be pointing towards that gap like this, and then I would try to scalp it back towards that gap. That's pretty much what I would have done. But if I don't have that context of, okay, within the last hour, the buyers dominated the market, I can't, you know, take a long, because it's against my rules. You know, I see the gap. I know it has a pretty big pull on the market, but for me, I just don't have those rules in place for me to trade that, you know. So hopefully I answered your question.
Buddy, this thing just keeps on going, chat.
Yeah, it's moving.
We are in an absolute heater. Joey, what's your preferred way to scale out multiple contracts on Tradeify? Like, what do you click? I usually just mark it out. So like I'll adjust the contract size, mark it out, make sure I have, the limit order that for my position size changing, right? Because I don't want to like mark it out and then market does like get a news event and just slam me. So I want to make sure I have the right contracts limit order set for when I do scale out. But I'll just market sell or market buyout depending on my position. Giveaway for the win for Joey. Chat, y'all can't even get 300 likes, bro.
How many likes do you have currently?
254.
That's weak.
That is weak sauce, bro.
That's
like,
some weak shit.
What are we doing, chat? Oh my god.
Yeah, Joey, I saw you picked up some 100K lightning.
Yeah, I did, bro. I did. Hey, production, can we go back to my screen too so we can watch this trade? Because I might be moving my stop loss here pretty soon. Yeah, dude, I like I'm the 100K lightning guy. You know what I mean? That's my sweet spot.
I requested a payout yesterday on stream of that 100K lightning. Unfortunately, like I should have been requesting on 5, but it didn't copy trade.
Yeah.
So yeah, just requested 2.5.
Let's go.
Not much, but honest work, honest work.
Oh, let's go, dude. Peter. Absolute banger. What was that I said I was gonna do? 740, yeah, 747, or 745, yeah, 745. So about 15 points higher. I'll move my stock chat to 725. And see if we can continue just to keep locking in profits here. And we're just gonna keep trailing these final 5, chat.
How do you trade the your lightning funded accounts? Like, do you have another strategy or way of trading them because you have a consistency rule?
Yeah, you know what, chat? I am going to change how I manage this. I am going to go to just two contracts now.
You took off 3?
Yeah, I just took off 3. I want to make sure that I am locking in a little bit of profit because we did get a nice push up there. And I don't necessarily want to give 100% of that back. So I am going to trail out 3 or get out of 3. Now I got my final 2 running. Stop loss there at 714.
That's good.
For the final 2.
Definitely good play.
Yeah. All right. What was the question? Sorry, I don't remember. What'd you ask? Tomas?
Do you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yeah. What'd you ask me?
Bro, my Wi-Fi is so shit. It's crazy. Yeah, I was asking you if you were trading those lightning funded accounts exactly like you're trading your personal account, or do you have a specific approach like risk management, strategy, risk?
Did we lose him again?
So we're wow. So you hear me again?
No, yeah, I got you. So I think I got your question. So I trade the same exact strategy on my lightning fund as I do my personal, but managed very differently. I don't go for, big trades or let runners run as far as I do my personal. So
okay.
I'll get out of trades much faster in my Tradeify accounts than I will my personal. Personal, I try to let them run as much as they'll give me. But that's not the name of the game for prop accounts. You know what I mean? It's like we want to take those base hits and stack those wins, stack those profits in those accounts, and really build them.
Yeah, I think lightning, even if you don't pass the eval, which is like usually people will buy the lightning to get the payout so fast to not pass the eval, let's say.
Okay, but we did get stopped out there. Just FYI, we had a nice little jump down on the final 2. So honestly, chat, a freaking banger, dude. I mean, from 28,660 to 28,722. So that was about a 62 point W. There started with 15 contracts, scaled out 10, then scaled out 3, and then final 2 tapped on the evening, chat. That puts us at $1,063 on the night. W's, baby, W's.
W.
This was another reason why because I was a little bit nervous about this because, we did talk about that gap fill, right? And now that we filled that gap, I started thinking about it. I was a little nervous about maybe seeing a push down, which is why I made the decision to scale all those 3 and just leave 2.
I think it was a very good decision. Like especially the top of the gap like this, like the body, there's huge reactions there always.
Yeah. So W's, chat, absolute W's, and there we go, pushing back down to 700. So let's go.
Shit. Some people are saying L Wi-Fi. I do like. The thing is, someone said like, "Yo, pay better Wi-Fi." Do you not think do you think I'm not paying for the highest Wi-Fi available? Like, what do you think? I am already paying for it. They're playing games with me. That's the point.
Can you Ethernet into your router?
It is Ethernet.
Oh, it is.
It is Ethernet. It is, what is it? The freaking Wi-Fi is below the freaking ground. Bro, like, I can't do shit other than what I'm currently doing, The only thing I'm doing is like, I'm making sure to have the best Wi-Fi, because sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's a router problem. And last time, I remember it was a router problem. So, like, it fucking lagged again. It fucking lagged again. I was explaining and it lagged again. All right, I'm gonna shut up. All right. L Wi-Fi.
Oh no. Oh no, this isn't. Chat, we need likes on the stream ASAP.
GG's.
Chat, where are we at on like 315? Okay, let's do the giveaway. All right, let's do 50K. Production, I'm gonna put in the keyword here. There's the keyword. Let me know when you're ready. Is this a fishing participation trophy in the shelf in the background? No. Listen, I don't get participation trophies. I get winning trophies. Okay. Okay. Chat. Here's the keyword for the 50K select account.
Starting small.
Make sure you copy and paste that, Jack. This is a long one.
Get a Mossberry Wi-Fi. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm not gonna explain the story again or I'm gonna lose the Wi-Fi. They're listening to me. Where I basically reset that freaking thing every day to make sure I don't lag. And it still does that. It's
so
all
you're now, from your explanation earlier, shorts might be lining up for you now, right?
Yeah, I need, like, not now, but I would need this whole hourly bar to either close back within the range of the 6 p.m. bar or close below it, aggressively pointing towards the daily low, and then I take my short.
There you go.
Basically using the 6 p.m. open as a catalyst to drive us back down. It's basically the same thing as using like let's say the 9:30 open as a fuel level to see your targets being hit.
Got it. Okay. All right, production, if you want to go ahead and run it, baby, run it. The first winner of the 50K select account, chat, is Julio. Julio 2-3. Are you here, Julio?
Julio.
Amigo.
23.
Good, yeah. There you go.
See.
Let's see. Julio. Are you here?
You guys can stop spamming. Get a mouse better Wi-Fi.
Julio, ¿dónde estás?
Yeah, type in. He's here. He's here.
Aquí. All right, got you. Julio, couple things here. Very important. Make sure the email you use for Tradeify is in the description of your YouTube channel. That way the team can reach out to you and get you that code for that free 50K select account. Congrats. GG's, baby.
GG's. So now you can stop spamming this word because it's gonna get personal. All right.
It is gonna get personal.
At this point, bro, I'm getting reminded enough. Enough of that shit.
Julio, you're absolutely welcome. Absolutely.
Yeah, Julio. By the way, if it was me doing the giveaway, it would have been 150K select. But Joey wanted to be cheap.
Hey, listen, chat, y'all. We started off on the wrong. I got this fly flying around me, bro, and I'm about to throw hands with it. Listen, chat. We started off on the wrong foot because we weren't getting the likes. I almost gave y'all a 25K account. Honestly, I was feeling pretty generous about the 50K because the likes were lacking. But if we can all come together as one, chat, we can all be better together and get the likes up on the stream. Listen, we can do something bigger. Yeah. They brought Joey on to keep their pockets safe. Listen, I want to give y'all lighting funded accounts, but chat, y'all gotta earn it. You know what I mean? Just because it's a free giveaway doesn't mean it ain't free. Wait, just because it's a free giveaway doesn't mean it is free. You gotta earn it. I cracked a light. Now you did, chat. Yes. See, follow everybody. Be Trader Phil. Yep. Be Trader Phil.
I'm resetting my PC, Joey.
Okay.
It's not my Wi-Fi there. I'm still there.
Future Tech. Hey, Joey, that win the last night on NY was crazy. Holy, let's go. Nothing as expensive as something that's free. Facts. Just earn it. You know what I mean? Just earn it, chat. That's all you got to do. Listen, if we get to that 1,000 likes, which we have like 782, which I think we can still do 1,000 likes even with that because people come and go. You know what I mean, chat? So I think we can still do 1,000 likes. But if we do get there, listen, I want to give you guys a lighting funded. Okay, I really do. I want to give you guys a lighting funded. But chat, come on, bro. We got to come together. You know what I mean? We got to come together. But listen, I don't know. Do we set a like goal for the next giveaway? What are we at now? We're at 384. Listen, chat, we do 500 likes. I don't remember what I don't know what the like goal chat thing was. Cincinnati Kid says, I love channels who beg for likes. Cincinnati, listen, you don't have to like the like button, Cincinnati, if you don't want to. That's fine. We're trying to give you guys giveaways, give you guys free accounts. See, chat, Cincinnati's trying to keep y'all from getting giveaways. Y'all can blame Cincinnati, bro. Holy. But chat, listen, we get to 500, we'll do another giveaway. That's what we'll do. 500. We can do that. It's 126 more. We'll do 100K. 100K account, chat. 100K account. That's what we'll do. 500. Kelvin, good evening. Every 100 likes do a giveaway? I don't know, man. 100K select, chat. Sorry, did I say lighting funded? I don't know if I said that. 100K select, chat. At 500 likes, 100K select account. The lightning funded comes at 1,000 likes. So at 500 likes, it's a 100K select account. Let me generate 126 times. Holy. All right, chat. We had an absolute unit of a trade. Thing is pulling back now. We made some money. Made $1,000, chat. So we are cruising and chilling, moving and grooving, baby. We'll see what happens here. We are teetering that 700 level. We got VWAP there at 680. Let's see if we can get. We might come down to VWAP. If we come down to VWAP, I'm curious to see if we hold it. If not, buyer or sellers might be coming in to bring us back down here.
I'm back.
He's back. Joey, what's the most memorable loss you took? Today I exited. Chat, listen, y'all want to know the most memorable loss I took was? This might make your heart drop, chat. I'll never forget this, bro. I will never, ever, ever, ever forget this. Chat, let me start off by this. Let me say this first before we get into this loss. All right, let me start with this, okay? I am not immune to tilting. All right, I'm not immune. No matter how much experience I have, chat, even the most experienced trader, I know traders who have been trading for 12 plus years. All right, I know traders who've been trading for 12 plus years, trade their own live capital for that long, by the way, and even they are not immune to tilting. Right? They still have moments. I have people here that live local with me that I talk to who are very seasoned traders. Okay. And they're not immune to the emotions of trading. Everybody has them. The difference is you get better at managing them. All right. That's the difference. They'll never go away. You will get better at managing it though. Now, with that said, there was one day that I lost all control. All right. I lost full control. This is me being transparent, by the way. I lost full control in my personal live account, chat, not prop, personal live money. Oh, my own money that I funded. All right. I lost almost 20K in one day of my own funds. My account balance was 30K at that time. I went all the way down to 10K, chat, from 30 in one day. One day. Talk about being absolutely sick, bro. Sick. Lost full control. that was in live capital. Chat, I wanted to throw up the rest of the day. I really did. I wanted to throw up. How did I cope afterwards? Listen, it took me some time. All right. Now I've done well. I've made it all back. I've not had a red year in my personal account. But that moment defined how strict I am on my daily loss limit. It's in my personal account. Now, I will say, like, my personal account, like, it's my daily loss limit in it is $3,000 now.
It's already preset.
Say what?
Is it already preset?
It's not like it won't take me out like by itself. I will just stop trading. But it's 3,000 for my personal daily loss limit, right? And I will follow that to an absolute T. There might be a scenario where it might go like $100 or $200 over, whatever. But it's $3,000, and that's a rule for me. I won't let it go more than that. But that was a defining moment, dude. 17,000, or sorry, from 30,000 to 10,000, 20 grand gone in literally a couple hours. Like, chat, talk about a defining moment. And that was impersonal, dude. I was in the worst state possible after that happened. But listen, any trader that trades like their own capital, like even prop, like we all have our stories, you know. We all have a moment where we've lost full control and we've gone into the absolute trenches. Oh yeah, Moss, are you muted?
Yeah, no, I'm back.
Okay.
I think I just clicked the button at the same time, but there is I have many stories like those for sure.
Yeah.
Just the thing is, I think it will happen to you. It will happen again. But like I said, some people keep asking me that question of how can I stop clicking buttons and how can I truly accept a loss? It's like no matter what I'm gonna say or how much I'm gonna, try to impact you with my words, this situation is gonna happen again. It could happen because of external factors of, let's say, something happened in your life and then you bring that into the chart, or you having the expectations and them not being met at this exact time. Let's say a profit target that you needed to reach, that you thought you were going to reach but you're not able to. And the best thing to do is have the preset daily loss limit, max profit target, those kind of things. They're not going to make you tilt because it's already over. You're forced to leave the desk. That's pretty much the best thing that you can utilize. And it's not just words, they're just actually limits that you need to set for yourself before you actually regret what you're going to do. And the amount of times that a daily loss limit saved me, like even on the sets of accounts that I currently have, I hit the daily loss limit one day away from requesting the payout. I hit it minus 2.5 per account. And if I'm telling you, I swear to God, if on that day I did not have a 2.5K daily loss limit, that account would be gone. It's not even a debate. It's for sure gone. It's over. Because the moment you lose, because for me, I lost 2 full-size trades. I still respected my plan, but at that moment, there is nothing that is not telling you to, try another one. You're already down 2.5. You know what? You only have 4K of drawdown. Fuck it. That's
Exactly.
really what it's telling you in the back of your mind. But in reality, it's not true. If you take 2 good trades after that, you're already back. Just 2 trades, you know. So the amounts of daily loss limit that I took, especially during Asia session, that one day away from a payout, but it still saved me from like blowing it, is insane. Like the daily loss limit is truly the best thing you can have. And also, like, some people, it's not even the daily loss limit that is the problem, it's the max profit. Some people are just too greedy and are never satisfied with how much they're making in a day. So they're always looking for another opportunity, and then they will end up giving all the money that they made back in like the PM session. So like those 2 things, in my opinion, are by far the greatest tools in order for you to not overtrade or you to leave the chart.
100%. Those yeah, chat, bro. Those moments, you literally just sit there and stare at your monitor. You don't know what to do next. It's like sitting there staring at a 20K loss, chat. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. Like part of me was like, bro, do I just say fuck it and withdraw the final 10 to put it in my account so I don't lose the rest of it? Or do I keep it in there and just trade, just come back, a couple of days or something? But dude,
so it said I would drink.
Dude, and that's fair.
I love those kind of comments, bro.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would drink is crazy. Damn, that's deep though. Is it relatable? Someone said that happened to me, Amos. I literally got the worst phone call mid trade on options, and I fully tilted. I didn't make a right decision after that. Yeah, the best thing to do, especially like after a day that you tilted, or the amount of times that it happened to me, like the amount of times that, let's say, I tilted, I blew the accounts, but after that, I felt good because the war was over. It was like I went through like an emotional roller coaster for like 3 hours doing nonsense, and then now I'm finally free. So then at that moment, You know, the best thing to do is like a small little break from trading, like maybe a 2-3 day break, and then you come back and you're good. Wipe it off. But it's always better to do those kind of mistakes in props than in your personal, because when it's personal, it's hard.
Cincinnati says, please run the free account. I need this. Cincinnati, weren't you the one just like talking about like, I love a channel who begs for likes, and now you're talking about wanting a free account, bro?
Yeah, get out.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah, let's time this guy out.
Yeah. Adios, brother. Holy. What if you're on a 7-day green streak but think you're trading poorly? Well, I think what matters is why you think you're trading poorly, because you can trade poorly and get lucky. It's just like, why do you think you're trading poorly?
I think it all happened to us, basically a streak of like you losing, respecting your plan, and you making your money back on a revenge trade for a straight up week.
Yeah.
That for sure did happen to every single one of us. That's maybe the streak he's encountering right now. Probably like you're making money, but you know, doubling down after a loss, which you know you shouldn't do, or you know, just taking a trade off of, you know what, it's gonna go on this side, and you make your money back plus more. Mainly what I think, but that would be definitely trading poorly.
All right, Cincinnati, you're gone in general, big dog. Adios. Bye.
Get mogged.
Yeah, adios. We need 35 more likes for the free giveaway. To be honest, y'all, I'm not gonna let anybody come in here and run giveaways for you guys, bro. I'm really not. Won't have it, bro. I'm a man of the people. And someone tries to ruin something for you, bro, I got your back.
The 86k seconds ban is always like
you've been banned for 86,000 seconds.
Yeah, 86,000 seconds, bro. Just start counting them.
Oh gosh.
We're at 484. What was the second leg goal? Did you?
I mean,
set up a second leg goal?
I said 500.
Oh, 500. Okay, we're still pretty weak though.
You have to purchase your indicator. No, it's free. It's free.
Giveaways a scam until you win.
Yeah, until you
someone won 2 back-to-back accounts yesterday and the day before, basically. It's been this week, so there's one guy who won 2 accounts.
Let's go.
If he wins today, he probably has a strat.
He's probably hacking.
Yeah, he probably has a strat. Because like that wouldn't make sense.
Bro has a giveaway aimbot.
Yeah. Special account.
Yeah. Mr. Chan, bro. Yeah, Mr. Chan, he has won quite a bit. He's got the giveaways figured out.
I mean, if you step in every single time and you're in on all the giveaways, at a certain point you'll get lucky.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, Diggy kept. He won the 2 accounts.
Hey, Joey, saw your strategy on your channel and use it in Asian session yesterday and bank 2K. You're my guy. Holy moly, you love to see it. Really do. Those are the best comments ever. I love seeing people win, chat.
Let's go.
Golly.
I'm always here and I never win. It's because of your energy. It's like if you come here and you're like, I need this, you're not gonna get it. You need to have that frequency, operate in that frequency of abundance, of like, I don't care, I'm here to just for the vibes, and then boom, you win it. You know, that's how you attract things.
Every Kate that I know is a winner, Kate.
Facts. I don't know any case.
Oh gosh, there was another question I saw before we got to Kate there. Let's see, what's your IB indicator? What's your indicator call? It's IB first hour. Look in trading view. IB first hour. And IB winning chat. You know what I mean? Chat, honestly, bro, like, oh look, we got 500 likes.
Let's go.
Hit the dot. We'll let.
What are we giving away?
This is the 100K select.
Okay, 100K select. Okay.
Yeah. You want to do the keyword this time?
Yeah, I'll do it.
What does IB stand for? Initial balance. Honestly, Joey is the best with his free IB indicator that is so simple to use. Thanks, Joey, for the knowledge and the gift of the IB indicator. You're absolutely welcome. Love you. Joey got all those dad jokes. I do. I am a dad.
What's up, Sam? How are you doing? All right. The keyword is Joey is mogging.
Holy.
That's the keyword today. So you can type it in the chat. Usually I don't run the giveaways midstream, but like since Joey's is here, we're doing it, you know. And I think running the giveaways midstream helps you get more likes.
Yeah.
It's like some people just they I don't know. They just don't like until they see they see us starting to give out accounts.
Bro, I just got an AC unit installed into my garage today.
Yeah.
Bro, it feels so good in here now.
Wait, like, you didn't have one?
So like I had a small one that was like just like on the ground and rolls around and type thing. So it kept it okay in here. But this one's like super powerful and like keeps it nice and cool in here, dude. Oh, it's epic, bro. It's epic.
Cool.
That's why I needed you to. That's why I had to come on a little early today, because I had a crew at my house installing an AC unit in my garage.
Ah, okay. Damn. Usually I can't make it before 12. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Because of my my own group. Sorry, bro. I got you. I took your spot and lost some money on that stream.
Bro, we have to be a different breed of person to lose in front of thousands of people.
Bro, at this point, bro, I actually don't care.
Yeah, it's so hard. People don't understand how hard it is to be a trader and a streamer at the same time.
Streamers, bro, live trading is life on hard mode. I'm telling you, it
really is.
The thing is, like, I'll give you the reason why. It's because there's so many times where you would want to be a little bit more aggressive than usual, but you know there's a pretty big likelihood of you taking the loss, but you wouldn't really care if it was only for you. You would accept it.
Yeah.
But you don't want to take that unnecessary loss in front of the stream because people are actually going to think you're shit.
Yeah.
You know?
So
you're always waiting for the perfect setup.
Yeah.
But then the perfect setup doesn't necessarily always show up. So like I would say that's mainly like the hard part is like trying to be selective, but also try to have like a pretty good frequency of trades too, like not taking one trade every year, you know?
Yeah, you can't DCA in secret.
Yeah. And be like, yo guys, by the way, on the trade that I lost on stream, I made money. I went on the opposite side on my personal. All right, let's select the winner. Let's see who wins that. Congrats.
I don't even know.
Afiktion. Afiktion. Congrats. You won a 100K select account. Make sure to have your email in your YouTube description. And also make sure to type in the chat right now so we know where you're here. And also, for everyone here listening, make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel. We're absolutely vibing right now. Me and Joey, second time being on stream together. But, you know,
Always a vibe.
Yeah, always a vibe. Always a vibe. Hopefully we'll see each other soon in real life.
I'd imagine so, right? Surely there's going to be a little Tradeify get together. Brett, if you're listening, may have to do the, you know, may have to do like 150K subscriber get together.
Let's make a party every time we make 50K. We have an extra 50K sub, bro. Bro, the thing is, wait, what did we do last time? Wait, last time. Yeah, I remember. For me, in my opinion, next time we see each other, we gotta go, like, we gotta be a little bit, you know, we gotta party harder.
I'm down. Next time
we gotta party harder. Let me keep it honest.
Yeah, next time we'll party hard for sure.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
I'm sure there will be a time soon where we do a little Tradeify thing. Brett's done a good job at getting the team together.
100%. Those are amazing, bro. Those are absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Let's see. I saw a question there. Joey, can you tell us more about the IB indicator? Looks very good, actually, but what are you looking for? Sure. Chat, y'all want to go y'all want a little yap? We can do it. Here, let me change let me make sure I'm on New York here, because I'm gonna explain on New York then in Asia here. All right. Let's find a couple examples here. So here's let's look at yesterday. Well, today started. So Wednesday. This is the IB. So this is like the IB indicator, right? You have the green line up here, IB high, the red line, IB low. And then you also have extension levels, right? You have the 100% extension level at the top, 50% extension level on the top as well. And then you have the bottom. Then, of course, like you can go into the settings here, right? You can go in the settings and you can add extension multipliers. So whether you want to do like 200%, 2.53, or you can do customs, whatever you want to do. But that's kind of like the setup. Now, as far as like strategy and what I'm looking for, I have 3 different entry models. And now I'm not going to go into like extreme detail because we'll all yap for like 5 hours. So if you want like a lot of detail on my entry models, just look at the videos on Tradeify, or you can go to my YouTube channel and look at them there as well. I have a ton on my channel. Tradeify has a couple of them. I'm actually filming another one tonight to get to Tradeify. So tons of videos that you can go through and look at, right? But let's talk about this. Let's talk about Wednesday. So one of the entry models that I have is an IB mid trade, middle of the IB, right? Now, this blue shaded area that you see is the first hour of the New York session. And no, chat, I don't wait for the first hour to be set. I do have other strategies that I trade before IB is set. But once IB is set, I really only focus on IB. Now, in this first hour, we had a directional move, right? Very strong directional move. Usually on these directional moves, I want to see some sort of pullback, and the IB mid area has always been a great place for me to look for those pullbacks. And in this particular scenario, we actually had VWAP that was next to IB mid as well. So there was a lot of confluence there. But that's what happened. We had that directional move and we had that pullback to IB mid, and look what happens. We pushed through IB mid, had some lack of follow through, reclaimed, and we ripped into absolute oblivion, right? And so that's the moves that I look for when I'm trading IB mid, and then vice versa. Okay, where if we had like a let me just draw this out, right? So if we had IB high, IB low, here's IB mid, right? This represents first hour. If we had a directional move to the downside, right? And we end up coming back up, retesting IB mid, maybe we push through it and wick out of it, show lack of follow through. You could take the shorts here and ride this thing back down, right? So that IB mid retracement is a good area for me to look for continuation of the directional move that we've been getting. I'm just getting in on a retracement, right? Basically, just simple terms, I'm waiting for a pullback, and that pullback is the IB mid. Okay. The next scenario is also happened on Wednesday. So I look for failures of IB high or IB low, right? In this scenario, we had a failure of IB high, and what that means is we get price to break out of IB high, whether we accumulate up there or we just immediately wick out of it and come back down. What I'm looking to see is two things happen: either strong momentum back into the IB range, or a decent 5-minute candle closure back into the range. Okay, so in this scenario, getting back into the range, I'm looking for shorts. This was a trade that I actually took in the afternoon where I saw us get back into the range just barely, but then a strong momentum. And I actually entered on this momentum candle and got short and rode this thing down. So in this scenario, we are failing the IB high. But here, IB failures have a true technical definition. I just don't look at it this way because it kind of sacrifices entry location. You can miss the move. But a true IB failure, if you're speaking in just only technical terms, is a breakout of the IB range. And on a 30-minute candle closure, that 30-minute candle closes back within the range. That's the true definition of an IB failure, is a 30-minute candle closure into the range. The problem with that, and as you guys know, we're in a market full of volatility. ATRs are skyrocketing, right? On a 30-minute candle, we could retrace an entire IB in 30 minutes, right? We could trace an entire daily range in 30 minutes, right? So waiting for a 30-minute candle closure, a lot of times you can miss the move. And so the 5-minute time frame gives me a high enough time frame to where I can get a good read on price, but also have an opportunity to get a good entry location as well. And so I've always found the 5-minute to be a good middle ground for me when taking entries and looking at price. So that's why I look at it that way. But this scenario, IB failure, going right down to IB mid, and that's usually an expectation that I have. If we do fail any IB level, whether it's IB high or IB low, I have the expectation that we're going to go back to the IB mid at some point, right? So that's whether you capture that whole move by trailing or you just capture a small part of the move, which at the end of the day is our job as traders. We just want to capture a piece of the pie. We don't have to get the whole move. But that is the expectation that I have, is going back to the IB mid. That's entry model number 2. And then the third one, which I'm honestly not very good at this entry model. This is not my bread and butter, so to speak. But it is an entry model. So we'll talk about it. That's breaking continuation plays, right? A lot of people actually use these. Where you get a break out of, say, IB low here, okay? Get a breakout, get a retest, right? Continue to show weakness after retesting, then take the shorts there and catch continuation of the move. So just break, retest, continuation, right? Vice versa.
I actually really like the failed auction play.
Yeah.
Where
that's my bread and butter.
You wait for it to break above aggressively on the 5 and then start closing back within the range. Yeah, those could be full reversals on the day, actually.
Exactly. Yep. A lot of times they are, because if you think about it, what's the market usually do? Majority of the time, it ranges, right? Mm-hmm. We range more than we trend. So those reversals can be pretty powerful, right? And they can happen fast. That's been, I would argue, the IB failures is where I have made the most money trading the IB. That's been my bread and butter. So
you never go below a 5-minute chart for entries?
Usually not. No, I'm usually sticking with the 5-minute.
Okay, can you repeat the name of your indicator again so I can put it?
It's IB first hour.
IB first hour.
No.
I have it already. What the fuck?
No.
How? Okay, I think you gave it to me the last one.
I might have, yeah.
But it was already it was already in my favorites. Okay, wait. Oh, there's also extensions?
Yep. Yeah, there's extension levels. So for the days that we trend, you can see how price reacts off those extension levels too. Like today, as an example, we went all the way down to the 100% extension level and wicked out of it and rallied, and then went back to the 50%, rallied off it.
So wait, let's say today, are you when you saw the move back here at around 12:20?
Yeah.
Are you gonna take a trade and then get stopped out to break even if it pulls back, or like are you gonna just try to scalp the move back towards like 50%?
Yeah. So like in this case, so I was actually talking to one of my people in Discord about this exact trade today with this IB failure, and so
because like there's still like a 60-70 point move from that break.
In this scenario, in a day like today, because we were very weak and there was a heavy trend the downside, if I'm taking an IB low failure, I am not looking for very many points. It's not going to be a home run trade. It's going to be something that I could scalp, take a certain amount of points on it and get out of it. I don't know what would have happened if I taken this one because I did not take this IB failure. Maybe I would have gotten stopped out break even. Maybe I would have taken a few points. But in overall big picture of like this kind of day type, if I do get an IB failure move, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to take like 20 points, 30 points if I can get it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Now, on days that are ranging, like we talked before, I might look for more. I might look for like a full retracement back to like IB mid or maybe even above IB mid if I can get it, because we're ranging. So it makes more sense for me to look for price to go the opposite end of the range versus stay at the bottom.
It's interesting, actually, those levels.
Yeah.
To see like, okay, let's say like one thing I'm thinking about is like, there could be a way to figure out when the market is like absolutely overextended. Let's say from the IB high and low. Let's say I'll give you an example like this right here. When you start, depending on a certain amount of points or an hour, specific hour where you could look for reversal, let's say 11:30 or lunchtime, you could see, okay, we're displacing 200 handles below the IB, let's say the IB low here. And what is the stats of us actually going back within the range to tap the IB low within the day? That could be good. Yeah, that could be like, okay, that could be a very high risk to reward kind of play where, like you would try to catch that shift to then see the pullback within the range. I see those like happening pretty often. Let's say here, it's pretty easy to see in hindsight, of course. Yeah, like very hard to like know exactly when to trigger. Is it here? Is it here?
Yeah. I do set a rule for myself. I mean, majority of the time that I've ever tried to fade extension levels, I've gotten stopped out. Either stopped out in loss or stopped out at break even. So I try not to fade extension levels.
There is extension levels. Okay, wait. What do you mean by fading extension levels? Like so there is extension levels that they should be taken out. Like they.
Yeah, so like so those that you're checking right now, right? So it gets to like the 50%, the 0.5 there. Okay. If it gets to that, like I won't try longing down there, right?
Okay, why?
A lot of times, like there's a lot of times where we could get to those extension levels and we stay there. We don't actually reverse, right?
Okay, like we just find value there, and you just
there's times where that happens, and so I more times than not, I have gotten stopped out by trying to fade the market at extension levels, right? So,
but what if it just taps like a perfect extension and then wicks back? Like that could be like a pretty good confirmation.
Yeah, now that is a scenario, right? Where if like we do test a certain extension level, whether it's a 50 or the 100% extension, and we'd get a very strong wick or a very big wick off testing it, showing lack of follow through to continue, that might be a scenario where I do fade it because I am a big fan of wicks. I love seeing wicks that show lack of follow through, right? I'll play those all day long. So if I get something like that that's on the extension level, there might be a scenario where I do trade that. I won't be full size. I'll be sized down definitely. And then maybe if the trade's gone in my favor, maybe I'll look to add to it. But definitely trade those with caution. At least I do.
I feel like it's still hard to navigate. Like the reversals out of that range, it's like it could happen at any time.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's very hard. I'm thinking about it. It gives me ideas. It's cool. I like it. I really like it. But I'm going to have a trade potentially within the next few minutes. So I got to lock in.
Lock in, dude. Lock in. We are so on for as far as like Globex IB, we did test the IB mid on Globex. And we saw a little bit of buyers, but got a lack of follow through there at 700. So a short could be setting up here.
I am absolutely looking for shorts here. I would want us to start trading below. Let me see here. Yeah, below 660, closing strong on the 5, and then potentially see a pullback.
Yeah.
I did not even look at the chat. I was so focused on I was so focused on that indicator. It's actually cool. I like it.
Thank you.
I like those kind of things where it makes you think about other kind of opportunities or other kinds of ways to think about the market. Because there's a lot of edge to be found in simplicity. It's like, it's not because you're playing off of the orb or the IB that there's no edge to be found. There is absolutely edge to be found. It's just, do you have the ability to know when to stay out?
Exactly.
If you know this,
Yeah.
or like the ability to know when a certain setup is so high probability, then you're probably gonna, double your chips, double your size.
100%.
Pretty much like poker. There's multiple approach that can make you profitable, not necessarily like your win rate. Sometimes it could be risk management, could be, but there is definitely edge to be found within those metrics if you play around with them enough.
Yeah, 100% agree. It's and that's another reason why I created this too, because like this indicator, it's it populates those levels, and you can clearly see, like, you just go back and look at previous days, like you can clearly see how price reacts off of them. And so it just paints a visual picture for you. Like, again, I'm a big fan of keeping things simple. Simpler you can keep things, the less you think about it, and more you just react off what you're used to seeing as far as price goes. Also, chat, is it a problem when you check the cameras in your house and you don't see your kid? Is that a problem, chat?
If they're not at their normal spot, it's weird, for sure.
I think that's an issue, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see.
They always be camping at the same spot.
Oh wait,
at the same time too.
Got him. I got him. He's chilling. Krinko says, "Nah, it's good."
You're chilling.
You're chilling, bro. Call home. I am home. I'm in my garage.
Is that where you you set up your punching bag?
Yeah, it's right next to me.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I get done trading, then I just go throw hands, call it a day.
Cool.
I got a whole like cardio thing going on in my garage, bro. I got a boxing bag, I got a Stairmaster, I got battle ropes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. It goes down. In case I gotta throw hands with chat, bro.
We're not reaching a like goal.
Yeah, chat. What are we doing? What's our next? Hold on. What's our likes at right now?
586. What's the next like goal? 700.
We went from 300 to 500. So yeah, we got to go to 700 now.
Okay, let's do 700 for a 150K select. Okay, yeah. And if we can reach 1,000 likes, I'll do 150K lightning funded account. But I highly doubt you guys have what it takes. You guys have what it takes.
Production, we can go to Moss's chart if he's gonna take a trade soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a trade pretty soon. Hopefully I get the pullback. Let me see here.
Savage, it's called IB first hour in TradingView. Type IB first hour, you'll see me come up, J Morgan 11. We taking some lightning funded trades?
Right there. No. Eval.
Yeah, okay.
That's way too risky. I'm gonna try to port that eval right there.
Let's go.
Let me just check. I'm gonna try to pass like a good stack of selects on the side so I can enter heavy on the lightning and not really care about whatever happens. That's a good play.
Joey, do you have to adjust settings like session we are in? So yeah, like since we're in Globex, we're getting ready to come into Asia, but right now we're in Globex. Asia will start at 7 o'clock Central Time. So right now you would change it to Globex. In the settings, it'll give you the active session you can change to. This look like getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it is.
We might try to roll here, brother.
Yeah, I need to see the pullback towards 77 if I can on that 5 here. If it can open up higher here, I'll actually even enter here.
Might get us a little spike of volume here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's really what I want. I'll just add to that shit. It's usually where I like to take my trade. But the last few weeks, bro, I had so many good reads, but bro, no pullbacks. It's just crazy. I just literally had zero pullbacks.
Yeah, no, the market's been doing that quite a bit. I mean, once it picks that move, that direction, it just goes. Pullbacks have been tough for sure.
Let's see if I can get it here. That's my starter. I still I want to be in heavier than this, hopefully, but if it bounces immediately, then I'll go for a 23.
Let's go. Chat, give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me just check on my kid real quick.
Okay, bro's actually worried. All right, GG's. All right, I'm in chat. I'm in the shorts right now. Let me see if I can get an immediate push down. That would be good. Maybe start trading back down below 56. Once we have this, bro, we could be in business. I'm telling you. I'll be trying to tell you guys. Okay, that's a little top tit entry. We're in the top tit entry right now. Let it not pull back. Don't pull back. Come on, boy. That should be a top tier. Seven. It's gonna open. Oof. Scary. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad if it retraces too deep. It's actually gonna be bad. Currently, as you can see here, I only have an entry and a take profit. I have an entry and a take profit. That's what I have. Let's see here. I want us to actually die now.
All right, we good.
This pullback is starting to be a little bit too deep.
Uh-oh. Yeah. About to be a little bit of move volume here.
Yeah, it is gonna spike soon. Let me see where we are. I'm in pretty light though. I'll add one more to my position.
Let's see, Joe, didn't it just bounce off the IB low from New York session? Yeah, it did. I know it did earlier. Let's see. Let's go back and look at New York session. Yes, it did, actually.
$7 p.m. is about to open right now.
Comes that volume, chat. 7 p.m. open. Tokyo. See what Tokyo has to say about it. Moss gonna hit an absolute unit of a trade.
Your answer right here. I'm in too.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, the open high.
Don't do it to him. It's okay. It's just listen. It's
Let it be a wick. Let it be a wick.
It can wick.
That eval could be gone.
It can wick.
It's all right. It's all right.
No, you're good. You're good so far. Okay, I just wanted to play with your feelings a little bit. See if we can get back under VWAP there, 682. Under VWAP, under that mid, and we sink. You want me to make a phone call to a market maker?
Maybe right now it's looking rough on the open. Oh my days. Oh my days, yeah.
Oh,
that is
no.
over.
Oh no.
Shit, wow.
No, this thing just got, this thing rips, brother.
Wow.
Wick out of it. Come on. Give him a wick.
That will never happen. This move is way too strong.
Nah, you're gonna get the wick. Come on. Come on, chat. He needs the wick.
Imagine if I get that shit.
I believe in the wick, yes. Uh-oh, he might get the wick, chat. Come on.
Yo, who believes in that wick here? Holy shit. I don't believe in it, really. Usually the open here gives us like mostly the move. At 8, it's very rare that you're gonna see like an aggressive open in the opposite direction and then starts to die. I'd be surprised. I'd actually be surprised.
Scooby, I'm pulling for a Moss, man. I want him to. I want him to win this. He gonna get the wick though. I mean, I believe. I believe in the wick. Look at this. Look at this wick, chat. Come on.
Bro. There's no fucking way we get this wick. I don't want to get hyped, but holy shit. Bro, it has to flip. It has to flip.
Hey,
come
no
on, bro. We
way,
got to do it
dude.
for the fucking clip.
That's
if it comes all the way back up, bro. That would be crazy.
That is an insane wick, dude. Well, how close was that to your stop?
Bro, on God. Look. On God, I did not touch shit. 24. Stop loss was 24.75. Not even a point.
That's insane, bro.
What?
That's
The
what happens to
fuck
my
was
TPs.
Come on, we gotta win this now.
Yeah, no, we have to. I mean, I think we gotta
Come on,
sync.
chat. Bro, we
We
gotta win
gotta
this.
sync. Oh, baby.
Oh my god.
Oh, we need this to just absolutely get shredded.
Oh my god, just please die.
We need this to get shredded. Go give up 660s. Oh, man. Give up 660s.
Oh my god, chat. It's actually doing it.
Hey, no way. Let's go.
Fucking god. Oh my god, chat. We're fucking cooking. Break even. Oh god, break even. If it goes and stops me out, I'm good. But oh my god, it went 0.75 handles away from my stop loss.
Oh my.
Oh my god. That was so fucking close. Nah.
Bro, the tilt would have been heavy.
Bro, you know it happened to me once on stream.
Oh, that's crazy work. Holy shit. What's your 624?
I'm gonna take out one here.
Bro, smart. After all that shit, I'd be taking one out too.
Bro, yeah, bro. I'm sweating way too much right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting the fuck out. The one. Yeah. I'm already out one, and then letting the rest run back towards 23. At least I'll make, right? That is like at least 2K. At least 2K trade. Oh my god. You see, like, bro, the timing of it is so weird. This is always why I have a wide stop. It's like timing is the hardest thing in trading. Like, you can have the right direction, the right framework, but it just fakes you out right before it leaves. And if you're not entering in the same exact scenario at the same place every single time, then you'll miss out on half of the setups and you'll lose your edge. You know? So like, this is really the trick, like the tricky thing. It's like, can you accept being in more scenarios and giving up on risk to reward, or not being in more scenarios and trying to make the edge with your risk management, basically. I think it looks like I'm gonna get stopped out to break even. If this candle closes bullish and strong, it's over, but it's moving. I really would have wanted to see us die after that 805 candle.
I think you still look good, dude. I don't know. To be honest, I think we're gonna go see 620s.
I wish that clip would be sick, bro. The thing is, like, I would have had my stop loss above 36 if I had the right DCA. My DCA would have been here at 94. I was pretty confident, even if we opened up higher. We opened up higher very strong though. So like, when I saw the last bar here, 759, it was gonna inverse that gap. I entered one more, which like put me in a situation where I was like, I could have been fucked. All right, it looks like I'm gonna win it.
Give him his TP, bro. Holy. Give him his TP.
Bro, what the hell is that? Bro, I mean, everyone here got stopped within this range. Like, I don't want to hear anything. Bro, even if you were short, long, your ass is out. You're out of that trade. But I'm still in. Shit.
Holy dude, he's mixing a smack TP. That's crazy. That dude, what a sweat fest.
Oh my god. Bro. Come on, we just need two more, like one more. This 5-minute bar is gonna close bearish and strong. We'd want to see us close bearish on this one and then die on the next. So hopefully we don't get too big of a down wick here on the 5. So 1 minute left for that 5-minute candle to close. Let's see if we can have it before it even closes.
Come on, just give him that just little extra shove. One little shove. Holy. We need to go around those 20s.
Yeah, we have to at this point.
Dude, this 5-minute closes in 30 seconds.
Yeah, new 5 is gonna open up.
I think that new 5 is gonna give it to you, bro. If we don't get it on this 5-minute candle, I think we get that one little leg down.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah,
it's strong. We got this, chat. We're already break even.
Just need that
new 5 opens up.
This new 5, just get that extra shove.
Bruh.
Let's not edge the TP too.
Bro, let's not fucking pull back.
What if all 1,030 of us go short at the same time? Will we drive the market down?
We're driving on Tradeify. Let me just put my TP here before I get bamboozled here.
There we go.
Smack TP, come on, boys. Damn. That was one hell of a trade. I won't lie. I was definitely sweating. But can we get some W's in the chat for that?
I was sweating for you.
Bro, that shit was that was some serious drawdown right there. Bro, I saw that open. I was like, all right, chat. It might be over. The streak might be over.
Yeah, I was sweating for you, bro. That was insane.
Bro, you see, and also like I know, like I'm so confident in my ability to find the right direction and see the next move. How deep is the pullback going to be is really the question. So I try to have like the widest stop as possible, and even sometimes even add to my position while price goes up to have the most premiumed entry on a short or the most discounted entry on a long. And in this case, it was not too far away from my stop loss. I mean, it was 0.75 handles away. So yeah, definitely went to fill the entirety of that gap, went back down. So we're happy, chat. Me and Joey won our trades.
W's.
Absolutely
making some money tonight, chat. Money being made.
Dough. Hell yeah.
Money was absolutely made tonight.
So you see here, Tony hooked us up with some, you see like that graphic here, Asia session, 16 wins, 5 losses. Currently,
that's sick.
Within the last 21 trades, we only lost 5. And yeah. So we're documenting the journey here. Maybe once I start being in a losing streak, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that shit, but all right, GG's. Let's the light goal was 700.
Where are we at?
So
chat, we should be at 700 now.
We should be with that trade, with both of our trades. How is there not 700 likes?
I mean, chat, we've both made money tonight, hit some banger trades. We've given some sauce. We've had some laughs. We need some likes, chat.
Yeah.
700. We'll do the 100. We're on the 150K select. Yeah. 150K select, chat. And let me tell you something. Y'all running out of time, baby. If y'all want that 150K.
Yeah, that's true though. There's literally 15 minutes left. You guys have to spam the like button right there before it's too late. But that was the trade. 1-to-1 saved me. I was
Lost in Heaven says great session, Joey and Amos.
Let's go.
Luke says y'all are a great duo.
We are definitely.
Bro, did you bottom tick this?
The exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. I hope it retraces all the way back up. So that trade looks so tough.
Yeah, that's insane.
But that's a clip though. I better see that clip on Tradeify's Instagram. I
That is
better
a
see
clip.
that shit.
Yeah. That whole trade is
Yeah. All right,
that's
715. All right, chat. We're currently 916 people in this chat. Appreciate every single one of you watching. I hope you guys are having a good time. Let's reach, okay, last like goal, okay, is gonna be 1,000 likes. So that's gonna be very hard to reach. But if we get 1,000 likes, I am gonna be giving away with Joey a 150K lightning funded account.
Woo!
A lightning funded account worth $500. A little bit more.
Holy.
A little bit more than $500. So it's literally one of you guys can win a free 500 with the also not just 500. It's mostly if you can get it to a payout 3K. We were talking about this last time, Joey, on the first Asia session stream. Brett had the bright idea to give someone 550K lightning funded account. And that guy ended up requesting 2 back-to-back payouts on those 5 sets.
Holy moly.
I was like, yo, I'm gonna call Brett. I'm gonna be like, yo, you remember that decision? He robbed you for 30K, brother.
That is the freest 30K.
Bro. Free, bro made a freaking yearly salary off of that shit. Oh god.
Oh man.
Freaking 30 bandos on that.
Ain't no way. Bro, someone this morning, we were doing the giveaway on the New York session stream. And during that giveaway, dude, Nick, he spun the wheel. And he won 100. He won max allo on lightning funded accounts. He won He won 5 150K lightning funded accounts, bro.
Wow.
And it's the rarest win. Like, cause on the wheel, like there's only one little slot to win that. And he somehow pulled it off, dude. Max allo 150K lightnings.
So someone won that, or he won that?
No, somebody won that on a giveaway today, this morning.
Damn. Okay. Shit.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I need that wheel though.
Yeah.
He oh my god, he kept that wheel too. That wheel was, remember we had that wheel in the New York event.
Yeah.
That's a freaking OG wheel.
Crazy. All right, yeah, we gotta do that. So we're doing the 150K select for you guys for hitting 700. This will be your keyword, chat. Oh, actually, sorry, production. This will be the keyword. This will be the keyword. Production, let me know when you're ready.
There are less than 900 viewers, probably 0 chance of that happening. I'm telling you, you never know.
That's actually not true, because people come and go. There could be like 200, 300 viewers out of these 900 that haven't been here and hit the like button yet. We were up to over 1,000 people earlier. So there could be 300 people out of these 900.
That's true. That's 100% true.
Yeah. All right, chat. Since Amos just hit the most gangster trade ever.
Yeah.
Here's your keyword, bro.
Give me that shit.
Amos mogging.
Amos mogging.
Let's go, bro.
Hell yeah. I'm rocking the Tradeify long sleeve right there. Do you have that?
I have the hoodie.
Bro, you need that.
I need the long sleeve.
You need the long sleeve, and you need the quarter zip. You with the quarter zip would be very tough.
I'm gonna hit up the people.
Yeah.
The back end people. Like,
just hit up Dan. He's gonna put you right. He's gonna drip you up.
Go. Need that Tradeify drip, chat.
Right, I got the two zip not zip ups. I got what is it? Quarter zips. So one gray, one black, and I also got the long sleeve. They're very good quality on the long sleeve too. I was surprised. I was like, bro, that's heavy.
Bro, I really think you exited the bottom on this trade.
I hope I did, so everyone understands I'm a wizard.
That's crazy, bro. Because I'm
Perfect stop loss, perfect take profit.
I'm kind of liking the long now. I'm not taking it. I'm good. I've made my money, but yeah, the longs don't look that bad.
I see like you like those sweep and closes.
Oh yeah, give me those sweeps and the wicks out of it, bro.
Yeah,
goodness. 10 out of 10 times I'll take it.
Do you prefer them on the 5 to scalp them on the 5 rather than the 15?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, give me that 5 minute.
I feel like they're good for quick scalps on the 5 for sure.
Yeah. All right, production, if you want to go ahead and run it, run it. Congratulations, Liam Hill.
Hey, congrats, brother.
Liam, are you here? Chat is absolutely flying right now. Hold on, Liam.
Yeah, 817 likes. We're not too far, guys. We have 11 minutes left, 10 minutes left now to reach 1,000 likes. At 1,000 likes, we're doing a 150K lightning funded account giveaway. Okay.
No. Liam, I see you in the chat. A couple things. Make sure that the email you use for Tradeify is in the description of your YouTube channel. That way the team can reach out to you.
Yeah, 870 people are watching, but it doesn't mean that there was not 200 people that liked the stream at 6 p.m. and had to leave to either go to sleep or eat, you know?
Yep.
There is for sure a pretty good percentage of you guys that are watching that are not liking the stream right now. So we're being greedy right now, I know. 150K lightning funded account. Who's gonna give that to you?
I mean, John,
no one's gonna even give you $20.
Y'all have 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes. If y'all want that 150K lightning, is it 150K we're doing? Is that what you said?
150K. Yeah.
150K lightning, bro. If y'all want that, it's up to you guys, bro. Up to you.
Oh shit, there's the thing with the like goals. I like that. Yo, that's so tough. Bro, production is on point. They're putting in the work. You see that? The freaking like goal thing?
Wait.
Like 300, 500, 700 all reached, and then there's 1,000.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I do see that.
Bro, that's sick.
That's tough. Yeah.
That's actually so tough. You can stop spamming Amos mogging, even if, you know, you can still spam it if you want, but you're not going to win a giveaway with it.
GG's. Chat, y'all got 9 minutes to hit that like goal for the lightning funded if y'all want it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We may have to rug you guys though.
Yeah, that could be a rug. That could be a soft rug. Like, let's say it's like 950. I'm rugging at 950. I'm telling you, It needs to be 1,000 by 8:30.
And y'all got 149 to go. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
That's tough. Y'all better pull out the alt accounts. Let's see, Joey, can you took the what? Talking about go over the trade that I took this evening. Can absolutely. Production, if you want to go to my screen, I can just give a quick little review. So the trade that I took was longs earlier during the Globex session. I don't know if Tradeify ever does this on you, but like every time I hover over like my fills, it never gives the right number of fills that I have. Like it says I started my position with 3 contracts, but I actually started with 15.
I don't even know how to check that, you know, how to see how many contracts I was in, or like the arrows. I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it like segments them, or I don't know. It's tough. All right, but anyways, I took 15 micros long. This was during the earlier session of Globex. It was a reclaim of VWAP, also of the New York session IB low. I know. Wow, look at this buy up that we're getting here. Insane. It was a long there with 15 micros at 660. And then I trailed out at 10 micros at 686, and then final TP'd up at 722 with that gap fill up there. So basically, there was a couple things happening. We were reclaiming VWAP, and we were also reclaiming the New York session IB low, which I don't always trade that, but sometimes I will the previous session. So it was a good trade setup with VWAP there being as well. So there was some layers of confluence, as well as followed by like some buying momentum. So that was the long I took earlier for a little $1,000 banger.
Exactly. Amas's Wi-Fi will stop at 1,000 likes. Exactly. Exactly. Once you reach 1,000, you know, it's
I don't chat.
easy rug.
I think y'all are rugged on this one.
Yeah. 868. Damn. You might fall short.
Yeah, I think you're rugged.
132 away. Come on, guys.
SC Trader, you got it.
Yeah, so basically what I saw, I see a lot of people asking. Basically on the daily, I'm bearish because of how we closed on the previous daily candle. Of course, it's not necessarily going to have any impact on me taking a scalp for 10 to 50 handles, but I still like to trade with that overall trend, and the highest probability setup will always be when those higher time frame candles are aligning with those lower time frame candles also. So then on the daily, I'm bearish, would want to see us distribute to the downside, and you guys already know my framework regarding that. We opened up here on the hourly having an inside bar candle, and you guys know I said once we have those inside bar candles, what I want to do is play off of the extremes. Okay, those are basically the preparation of a AMD in and of itself on the lower time frame. When we have an inside bar meaning that you have an hourly candle that created a range, okay, from high to low, and then another hourly candle printed but did not trade above the previous candle's high nor below the previous candle's low. When I see this, I know that I need to play the extremes off of that hourly candle that just closed. If we are sweeping the high and we're rejecting very aggressively, there's a pretty big likelihood of us revisiting the low of the previous range. So then this is exactly what happened. I went down to the 1 minute chart and try to find a scalp off of that. And it's not going to be the same scenario every single day. And this is like a pretty, I would say, specific scenario. But we opened up, you can see we swept that high. We swept that high for like one tick. And then we ended up shooting down very aggressively, creating that shift in market structure. When I saw this, I entered my first position on the pullback right here. Okay. And then I added to my position on that down close candle. So then I had two positions in right here. I was targeting the bottom of that range right here, which was the reason in the first place why I took it. So how I judge this candle with how it looks, I judge that this is accumulation. So A, once this candle will close, we will have the confirmation that we will have M, so manipulation, and then we will distribute back down towards the bottom of that range. So at that point, I knew that if my stop loss was covering most of this range or potentially this high, no matter how deep it would retrace within this range, it would only be a manipulation to then distribute to the downside because we need that low. So that's basically what I did. So then we opened up higher aggressively, sweeping all the previous sellers that were within the range, and also faking out all the buyers on that breakout. How many of you went longs just seeing me in deep waters and praying that it would go back towards the high and got stopped that? If you did that, never do that. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna fall short on this one. What time is it? 8:28. Yeah, it looks like it's not gonna happen, chat. The 1,000 likes was too much to ask for tonight. 875. Damn. Yeah, just let me know if you bought when I shorted. I'll just ban you. It's gonna be easier for me.
The damn we getting rugged. Yeah, chat. You're definitely getting rugged, I think.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Unless y'all get like 120 likes in the next like 45 seconds.
That's a smooth rug though. Like,
yeah.
We told you we were gonna rug before.
Yeah. Melody says, does Joey have a video explaining his IB? Yeah, I have a ton on my YouTube channel, and then there's also a couple on Tradeify's YouTube channel as well. You can find them literally everywhere.
Okay.
Smooth as fuck.
Yeah, it was smooth. All right, it's already time for us to say goodbye, chat. It is Thursday, so there's not going to be any sessions tomorrow for the Asia stream. It was an amazing week, amazing session with Joey. Do you have any closing words, my brother?
Listen, chat. It's we're gonna end the week on an absolute banger. Say come in tomorrow. Come in tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Don't get all tilty. Don't bullshit tomorrow, chat. Take your gains, lock it up. Don't go into the weekend on a bad note. Keep in mind, Trump can always come out and tweet and wreck us at any time that he so chooses. So protect yourself and don't go into the weekend on a horrible note.
All right, guys, much love. And we see you guys tomorrow for the New York session. Peace out.
See you guys.